Hello and welcome to episode 7 of World War Wonders. We're coming off the back of 3 wins in the last episode. We looked to win 2 with Turkey before trying to move on and get some upgrades in for what is a non-rare German, Austrian and Hungarian team, which could, as I said last time, be looked as a step back from Turkey, but it's kind of all part of the World War One story. So after that we'll move on to rares, so then that will be the best team and the final team, which I'll probably look to take into champs at some point if I can fit that in. We go 1-0 up early here, nice bit of football, and it's Yaziki with a good finish, yeah. So a good start for us, as we now move it in triangles down the right. Selic brings it forward into Ozyakup. Forward now to Çalhanoğlu, exchanging with Puskas as he gets further forward. Gets into the box, nice bit of footwork again, and far post. So Turkey actually seems to be turning up right now in the games that they have to win. So it doesn't really, I could score with Puskas because of how good he is, but I don't get any upgrade credit for these games, so Turkey decide to take this one on their own back. Çalhanoğlu gets a bit of space again, he does find Yilmaz. It's a top save from the keeper, to be fair. Yeah, we move down the right now with Puskas. He looks to get into the box, pull it back to Çalhanoğlu. And again, I thought that one's hitting net, but the goalie's made another good save with his leg this time. Puskas skips past one there, gets in on the right foot, goes back on the left, cuts it back to Çalhanoğlu, and again another save. So we could be high and dry in this first half if it wasn't for what this keeper was up to. So again we try to score and that one just goes wide. And right at the end of the first half he does get, well, say half chance, it just is a chance with Rooney, and he fires that far post. So in a half where we probably literally could have scored like 5, we've only scored 2 and he is within a goal of us. So yeah, not perfect to be fair. I mean, we've been playing really well other than getting the goals. We get onto the left hand side here and Yaziki, I thought would finish, as he's one of the only ones that did score, but he makes a hash of getting that clear. Doesn't decide to make a decision, and Puskas decides to make it for him. It does give us the 2-goal cushion again. We come forward again now, Puskas with it on the halfway line, looks out right to Çalhanoğlu. Probably looks to bring it back to Puskas, which he does. Get a bit fortunate to keep the ball there. A bit more footwork from him now. Puskas heads into the box. We'll be trying to get back on his right foot, back on his left again, and that is the finish we were looking for in the first half to the far post. Keeper fine, don't get his leg on it this time. I mean, it's the first goal of the game, I believe. I know Puskas did tackle the last one in pretty much, so we thought we'd have a go with Çalhanoğlu. Obviously he's known for some of his free kicks. It's probably been a while since he's scored one. I don't keep up to date with AC Milan to the point where I know if he's scored any for them, but yeah, we know what he is capable of from free kicks, and it wasn't a bad effort, but to the bottom corner, keeper does save it. And this guy almost scores 2 identical goals there. It's nice to see our defence learned from the first one and managed to stop the second. And he offers a bit of space here with the Yilmaz. So start trying to get into that space, see an overlap and run on the right, which we do eventually pull back. Look to pull it back again, but it is a top class block from him. And falls back to Puskas again, who's now on his right foot. Gets it back on his left, and there's that near post finish. And that will be 5-2 in the 82nd minute, so if business wasn't already kind of done, it certainly is now. But he does come again here with Rooney on the edge of the box, and here's a good finish from him, that Rooney card. I mean, I did it because I am as well as a Pompey fan, a United fan, and he's probably one I grew up just watching him score pretty much every week, so he is a special player to me, but obviously it seems like everyone's done him at the same time, so it's when you start to think, oh, maybe I'll blend in as someone who just did him as part of like meta, but no, I actually wanted to do him for him essentially. I need to be careful with how often I say the phrase do him. That could be taken a bit odd. But yeah, moving on to the second game here. It's pretty standard, I think it was Prem side. So we get through these silly animations of the stadium and don't really care. And we build out from our own box here with Selic. Defeated Çalhanoğlu, looks inside to Ozyakup. Now Puskas has it on the halfway line. Easy exchange with Yilmaz, simple 1-2, get through on goal, and he's not going to miss those unless I fall for some manual trick like I do every time, but he doesn't manual, which makes it very simple for me to score and put us 1-0 up as we come forward again here. Another exchange between Puskas and Yilmaz. Perhaps a bit lucky to keep onto it, but it is a very good bottom corner finish from Puskas to put us 2 goals up now. He does get in our box and gets a shot off, but Gunok is equal to that one. And again he tries to test Gunok, but he is equal to that again. How many agains do I want to say? And again, similar to the first goal, as I've said it to... caught myself that time. Yeah, we come forward through our own box. Get down on the left hand side to Yaziki, looks inside to Yilmaz. Probably going to look further inside to Puskas at some point, which we do. Maybe find a way back to Yilmaz or just finish it himself. Puskas loves those bottom corners. That will be 3-0 for us in the first half. So yeah, lovely little lead. I'm saying we're kind of scoring the goals we didn't score in the first game. So yeah, it kind of looks a lot more assured at half time. And so we literally had 3 shots and they've all gone in. Although he does get in our box there and does finish. It's a poor start to the second half. Knock it out to Selek here. Probably going to look further down the line or maybe inside to Ojika. He then sees that space open for Chalanolu. He starts to try and use, I'd say his pace, not that he's actually got any. No slouch, but he's in like the 70s of pace and his low 70s at that, so I'd never be using him to burn anyone up, but that's a top finish. I think I've got clinical and finish mixed up in my head and we come up with clinish. But yeah, good chip from Yilmaz to put us 4-1 up now, and I don't know what happened here. I went from defending a corner to suddenly in on goal, which I'm not going to complain about, but yeah, where his defence was I have no idea. Perhaps when I was leading that heavily and it was that late, he just thought sod it and flew all his players up, which I guess was the reality of it. And again, a simple one here to finish it off. He did basically after this goal stop playing, so just kind of saw the rest of the time out. And that will be a 6-1 win, which I don't know if it is our highest goal margin, but it certainly feels like it. So yeah, Turkey made mincemeat of their wins. 2 games, got both their wins straight away, and we can actually move on to upgrading the side again. Puskas getting 4 goals. This would have been a nice game for the upgrades or goals towards upgrades to actually count. But yeah, sadly not to be. As we go into the 3rd game here, another Rooney. Neymar's not someone I want to see. He did do that Kimieras SBC, which is a bit weird. Nothing wrong with the card per se, but I just thought, but value for money really, it wasn't quite worth it. And I suppose if you got Neymar and you see the green link already forming, then maybe I can understand you move a bit more. But as I said, I'm never going to touch Neymar as a card because I do not like him one bit as a player. And he worms around in my box here, does fall in the far post, and at this point I'm thinking I'm in for a long one here. Neymar dance around in my box. I've seen games like this before and they don't end well for me. We do break from the edge of our own box as we seem to love doing. Kind of just simple kind of 2-3 touch plays, short passes. Get onto Puskas and he's always going to finish those chips to put us 1-1, I guess to put us level, whatever you want to say. About 7 or 8 minutes later, again it's pretty easy, simple, just runs everywhere, and an easy finish again for Puskas. So I mean, early stages, if we can win this, it's looking like a double upgrade job unless Puskas goes mental and scores and assists, well, contributes to 6 goals, which probably won't happen. Does a great job of beating the keeper to the ball there, and a very tidy chip again, which he's so inclined to doing. We hug the byline now, and I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to pull this back, but I do. So again, great work from Puskas. I mean, he's kind of got to, when the series is not about him, but he is the focal point of it. He's got to perform like this, so the fact that he is extremely helpful to us. More so when we had those bronzes, again he was pretty much our only hope, but as I said, you saw the 2 games before, the Turkish players are actually starting to handle their own business. Which is nice to see right before they start to leave. Again, I think already earned 1 upgrade through Puskas contributions in this game. As again he gets into the box and that will be another chip, he just cannot fail them. Past 5-1 up now, trying to match the 6-1 from last game. As we smack one into the channel with the goalie, sees the keeper out, so this is an opportunity as long as Yilmaz can finish from this angle for a goalkeeper assist. And it seems when a goalie's out like that, no matter the angle, your player seems to find the goal. Like, and fair play, like if you want to program it so you punish idiots for charging their goalie out that far, then I can kind of understand it. As we do go 6-1 up like last game, I'm trying to make better of it here, but he does a good job on the line. He does get his pull back there, but it's a good block, and we are fortunate he hits the post with the follow-up. And that'll be that for that one. So an identical result. Kind of said this is what I would have liked last game in order for progress and upgrades with Puskas, and we seem to have matched it. I think he had 4 goals and 1 assist in last game, so we'll see what he has here. 4 goals, 1 assist, so very weird that it was exactly the same. I think this guy after the game decided to message me and call me a cheat. Why? I don't know. I don't know what he thought was a cheat. I think he said every shot of mine equaled a goal, which if I'm clinical then so be it. But yeah, first 2 upgrades views on Swallows. Actually, I've seen play a couple of times in like Bundesliga highlights. He's quite a decent goalie. But yeah, none of these players will be too exciting. It's just moving on. We get a fellow Hungarian in for Puskás here and Willy Orban. Certainly not quick, but just doing what I can for like chemistry reasons, really. Trying not to dive bomb the side straight down to low chem instantly if I can. And you can see now the record looks a lot better. 8 wins, 3 draws, 10 losses, a lot less embarrassing than what it was looking like at some points. And that Puskás record is just a joke. 74 contributions in 21 games is, yeah, I mean, he's not a player who should be playing in Div 5. He's making an absolute joke of the entire division. So good work from both us and Puskás. And yeah, next episode we'll try and get further on with the German, Hungarian and Austrian non-rare side. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.